Okay, what's up, guys? I'm going over an earnings trade. This is November 24th, and earnings for ticker DE, which is John Deere, are after the bell or before it open, the cash open tomorrow. So when we do an earnings trade, I'm going to be putting on a strangle. I actually have a couple on. What we're looking for, the first thing we always have to do is find out the expected move. So how do you find out an expected move? You do a straddle at the front month. So I don't know if any of you guys know, a straddle is a short call right here and also a short put at the exact same strike. So you want to finish literally as close to that strike as possible. I don't do these at really ever. I don't think I've ever done one. I'll do strangles where you take the put side this way and the call side that way, and stretch it out. You can see right now I have on a short put, and a short put here, and a short call. I had another short call, but I took it off at 290. I just didn't like the risk reward profile. It was like $30 for a ton of risk. So the expected move is about, and yeah, this is, let me show you something else. I have positions there, so it's going to skew it. So the expected move, go to the front month, which is November 27th, is about 250 to about 270. So that's about a $10 move. I do 2x the expected move. So I'm going to go out to the 4th or to the 11th, and I go 285, which is a little more, maybe 235. Something like this, 237.5, 290. Again, the 290 right here for 27 cents, it's like, it's a lot of risk for 27 cents. I'd probably go to 285. I honestly am a little bit more comfortable not doing any calls in this underlying, but you could do this, or you could pull it out a little bit further, maybe go to 290 on this one. I might do something like this. I don't go much further out, a couple weeks, because you want the Vega to crush and the Theta to crush. It'll work, but it's kind of the ideal spot. So this is how I do it. I would not do an iron condor on this. Again, iron condors, if you have a long option here and a long option here. So it cuts the risk out, so there's a max gain and a max loss, but it cuts a lot of the credit out. You make it $40. And the Vega crush, since long options work the opposite of short options, it really counteracts the Vega and what we're trying to do here. So with an options trade, what we're always trying to do is sell for here $1.91, buy back tomorrow for $100. Make $90, $100, $80, even $60 maybe, depending on what happens, per one lot. So if you do 10 of them, right, $600, $900, something like that. Now this costs I think a couple grand to put this on in buying power. How I would defend this hypothetically, always with an earnings trade. If you get call side gets tested, so let's say it goes to 290, or put side gets tested. But let's say hypothetically put side gets tested, roll this call to right here and sell calls against it that expire, in a couple days or something. That's a pretty assured way to do it. Let's say it happens the other way and it moves up to 290, sell puts 265 against it or 275 against it. Anytime when we're getting tested on either side, we want to cut our delta exposure in half, and that's by rolling the untested side. So that's how I would do it. As always, I use Tasty Trade. They're my broker. There's no other better system at all, so I recommend using them. And again, this stuff is actionable. You will make money on this. How I know that is the probability of profit stuff we've looked at real quickly. Let's say I had this 237.50 on, and 86% probability of profit. Burning $20 in Theta a day and 5 delta is about a 10% chance you're even going to get tested. And for one night, essentially hold it for an hour. So it's about 1 o'clock right now, Mountain Standard Time, excuse me. So one thing I want to go over too, if someone, let's say they did a long strangle, which means they do 2 bot options and they want it to finish here or here. Let's say they just did a long straddle, something similar. People, for whatever reason, this is a 43% probability of profit. We know why, because long options suck compared to this short options. Obviously, the probability of profit tells you everything. This costs you $1,500 just to put on. You don't like it. But let's say you did the same exact thing where you did 237.50 and the 290. We get 14% probability of profit. The other one was 86, so literally it's the exact opposite. So, it costs some money to put on. Excuse me, let me put this up. I have it wrong. 237.50 and 200 right. So again, 14% chance. A lot of money to put on. I have it backwards. Long story short, long options are very difficult to make money. But here it is: $1.90, $1.70, $170 is going to cost you 15% probability of profit. Also, the Vega crush. If you're long options like we are here, you want Vega to go up after you buy it. You buy long options and you sell them back higher. Short options, you sell them and buy them back cheaper. So since theta, time is always moving against any option. It's the really only real advantage we have is in selling options because all options go to zero, or they get assigned. So anyway, that's the video, guys. Again, this is actionable. You will make money off this because the probability of profit, the numbers do work out. So if you make some money on this, please give a percent or two to a charity you believe in. All right, thanks.